I just respond with like, there.
This video is about how older customers do not like it when employees speak to them the same way that they're spoken to. By the way, this is Eclipse. Go ahead and say hi, Eclipse. I used to work at Walgreens, and this story reminded me of a guy that would come in there pretty frequently, about 4 or 5 times a week, to buy nicotine gum, which I will note, every single place I've worked that sold nicotine gum had regulars who had been coming in multiple times a week for years, and this guy was one of them. And that really does give me pause in terms of the effectiveness of that gum. I'm not saying don't try the gum. I am saying when I tried the gum, it did not help me quit smoking, and it doesn't seem super effective for the people who are taking it for years. Anyway, so this guy would come in, and he would get this gum, and he wanted a specific gum. And the cashiers were all pretty used to him. He was kind of a creep, and they didn't really want to deal with him very long, and so they would just memorize what he wanted and go grab it. But I was not in that situation, and I wasn't usually a cashier. I was hired in as a shift lead, and so I was only on register when they needed me to be on second register. So he comes in one day, and I'm on register, and he comes up to my register, and he just goes, gum. And I said, you're going to need to be more specific. And he goes, gum. And he kind of points, and I was like, buddy, I don't know what you want. I need you to talk to me. So he points and he goes, green. And he's pointing at the nicotine gum. And I said, look, man, I am colorblind. About 2/3 of that shelf is green. I really need you to be more specific. Use your words. Tell me what you want. And he got very mad at me that I didn't just know what he wanted off the top of my head, and that I was actually expecting him to communicate. Oh, do you want to be on? Do you want to look at the camera now? And this was like, he was furious about it, and he avoided me from that point on because he couldn't stand that he had to actually talk. And like, this wasn't a speech impediment. This wasn't a thing that he wasn't capable of doing, because outside of the store, he would go up to like women who were working there who had, were on a smoke break. He'd go up to them and talk to them with a lot more words than they wanted to hear from him. So he was perfectly capable of it. He just didn't want